Now, only on Fox, a man who says he was brutally beaten by a group of white supremacists is speaking out for the first time.
It's a story Isaiah Carey broke earlier this week. Now the victim is asking why hate crime charges weren't filed against his alleged perpetrators. Isaiah, has the victim been released from the hospital yet?
Well, Melinda and Don, he was treated and released Sunday after the attack. Yondell Johnson says he was blown away that in the year 2011, he found himself the victim of a racially motivated attack.
And they came up to you here, and what did they ask you?
See, they was right here. They was talking loud. He said, "Yo, bro, you got the time?"
It was one of those days we all enjoy. Yondell Johnson had just celebrated his birthday and visited his daughter. Then suddenly, everything went downhill.
I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I was like, I thought I wasn't going to make it at first. This pole right here, I was backed up into that pole.
Johnson is standing near the spot downtown where he says he was brutally beaten last Sunday. The 29-year-old says he was on Travis waiting on a bus. That's when Johnson says one of these four men approached him with a question.
They walking behind me, and one of them say, "Hey, bro, do you have the time?" And I was like, "No, I don't have the time." I said, "No." And the other say, "Why you call that nigga bro? You know you ain't calling nigga no bro."
From that point, after enduring being called the N-word multiple times, Johnson says he was surrounded and physically attacked by these men: Charles Cannon, Brian Kirkstetter, Michael McLaughlin, and Joseph Staggs. HPD officers on the scene say those men described themselves as white supremacists and members of the Aryan Brotherhood.
And they all jumped up on me, and then one of them got me down by my ankles, and that's how I got to the ground. And it was like he held my body, and everybody else started stumping me and stuff. And then it was like I blacked out, and I came back to, they were still stumping me.
Johnson ended up hospitalized with multiple bruises and cuts. He credits his survival to his boxing skills and bystanders.
I hear people in the background talking about, "Get off of him, leave him alone," and everything. They had someone try to help me out by trying to run him over with a car and everything.
The men were arrested by HPD and charged by the Harris County District Attorney's Office with a misdemeanor. Some activists say the self-proclaimed white supremacists should have been charged with a hate crime.
When you heard that they were not charged with a hate crime, just simple assault, what'd you think?
I felt like that was just straight out wrong, because when it came up to me, the whole thing was about me being black.
Now, a spokesperson with the Harris County District Attorney's Office says the decision to charge the four suspects with a hate crime could come later. Donna Hawkins says the prosecutor must weigh the evidence and then decide later if the hate crime charge is warranted. Isaiah Carey, Fox 26 News.